Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Paul George out there with Barnes. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And here's Ball. Pass to George. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's Horton Tucker. Rejected by George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Horton Tucker. No good on the 3. Pass to Ellis. Barnes with it. Here's Ellis. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Fade away. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's White. There's a screen. Back to Giddey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
First one falls for him.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Pass to Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Ball passes to George. And here's Barnes. Here's Ellis. Here's Chamberlain. He's in his comfort zone.
They're double teaming Paul George and they're both. We're going to start going in. Excuse me, Harrison Barnes.
He's so amped up.
We're going to start running plays for Harrison.
I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Now here's Horton Tucker. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And it's Giddey off the drive. And that one's good.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Barnes. George outside. 3-pointer. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Giddey. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 4. Rebound San Francisco. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You look at the Bulls. They're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
When I look at Chicago, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
San Francisco leading by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for San Francisco, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Dosunmu. Yet to see a basket. Picked by Vucevic. White, the pass to Horton Tucker. Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Chamberlain. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Ball with it. He had 10 points in the win against Minnesota.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Ellis. Takes a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
Now Vucevic. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Warriors, number 1. 5th on the list, Chicago.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Wide open. White for 3. And again, Chicago, no good. San Francisco leading by 4. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Here's Chamberlain. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And his defense really set the tone. Seemed like he impacted almost every shot that came his way, blocking many.
And it's Giddey missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Ellis. George left side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ellis. Fires for 3. Here's Chamberlain. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Giddey. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Ball against Giddey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
And he makes a first.
At the line for two.
Both free throws good from Giddey. San Francisco leading by 5. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Pass to Hield. Ball outside. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Vucevic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
San Francisco shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Bulls trail by 6. Dosunmu left side. Pass to Giddey. And here's Dosunmu. Defended by Thompson. Picked by Smith. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Knocks down the long J.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Now here's Ball. He's scoreless. Pass to Chamberlain. Thompson, a screen on Vucevic. Chamberlain. The kick out to Ball. Thompson outside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
And they're up there in the top half of the league in assists. That's an area they'd like to improve on, but on their good nights, this is an excellent passing team.
And I think those rebounding numbers they're posting really tells you a lot about how hard this team works on both ends of the floor. Always ready to fight on the glass. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Ball. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Hield from outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Dosunmu with it. Guarded now by Ball. From deep, Giddey. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Now Giddey. He played a great game against Indiana. Pass to White. Outside Giddey. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Ball. Here's Mobo. And here's Ball. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And he dunks it down.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, That's the poster shot you can expect.
The Bulls trail by 5. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Count it, good. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's White. A 23-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Here's Dosunmu. And the shot goes down.
Assisted by Kobe White.
Ball with it. Pass to Chamberlain. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now here's Smith, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Vucevic, and there's the rejection.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Dosunmu on the wing, defended by Thompson. Back to White. Picked by Smith. Right side Giddey. Got it. Giddey's got 8.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Giddey against Ball. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Hield with room to shoot, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Smith. Back to White. Chamberlain pulls it in.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Pass to Smith. And here is Vucevic. Gets a very good look and converts. Vucevic has got his 2nd basket.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch-and-shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
Hield, a screen on Giddey. Ball passes to Chamberlain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Chicago making a switch here. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon Tucker comes in for Dosunmu. Herter's checked in for White, and it's Jones in for Giddey. Now here's Jones. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Ball with the rebound. Outside Hield. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's Horton Tucker with a drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Up top, Alvarado. The 3 from Thompson. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to.
The previous play is under review.
And make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's San Francisco finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Hey, guys, what's your take on San Francisco so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Steven Adams. Jose Alvarado is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's George, and it's Barnes in at the power forward position. To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And for the Bulls, they've got Taylor Horton-Tucker, Kevin Herter out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Smith in at the 4. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And Collins with the slam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to George. Barnes a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Smith, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Barnes, it's good.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Outside Horton-Tucker. Smith outside. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. Man misses. San Francisco leading by 9. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Alvarado, the pass to Barnes. Back to Alvarado. To the inside. Caldwell-Pope. And he makes it on the layup.
Look at Caldwell-Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at San Francisco, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Alvarado outside. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Kicks it to George. Horton-Tucker grabs the miss. The Bulls trail by 11. To get back on track. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Barnes, it's good.
Boy, Barnes excelled. At ripping the defense apart at the seams with his ball handling now. That's an improved part of his arsenal.
Outside man. Pass to Herter. Here's Horton-Tucker. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Alvarado. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Alvarado's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Collins. Now Herter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. San Francisco leading by 14. Alvarado outside. Pass to Barnes. Wide open look. Rebound by the Bulls.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Left side, Horton-Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Horton-Tucker on the wing. George defending. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Herter. Back to Horton-Tucker. Sends it home from three-point land. Horton-Tucker's got 7.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Horton-Tucker on the wing. George defending. From 10 feet away. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Horton-Tucker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And San Francisco calls time here. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. The Sumu comes in for Horton-Tucker. Kobe White, he's checked in for Herter. And Giddey's subbed in for Mann. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Outside Giddey. Back to White. Picked by Vucevic. Got a hand on it. Pass to Dosunmu. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bulls making a switch here. Herter's checked in. San Francisco leading by 15. Now here's George. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Kolek. Still no points. Pass to Chamberlain. To the paint. Here's George. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's Giddey on the wing. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. In the third spot, the Warriors.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end. Denying shots left and right over the past month.
The Bulls making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Pass to Ellis. George with it. Here's Kolek. 5 to shoot. Back to George. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 17. Here's Horton Tucker. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Drops in the 3. Vucevic has got 7.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Here's Chamberlain, covered by Vucevic. George for 3. He can't hit that time.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Horton Tucker. Ooh, nice D from George.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Outside Barnes. George passes to Ellis. Back to George. Here's Kolek. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. Here's the break. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's White. He got a piece of it. Pass to Kolek. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Giddey finds Vucevic. And here's White. Takes the 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Ellis. To the paint. George feels it out a bit. Here's Ellis. From downtown. Kept alive. Chamberlain. Now here's George. Here's Chamberlain. Covered by Vucevic. Fades away. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
To the inside, deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Bulls. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss. And George with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's San Francisco ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq, and now they're processing things even faster, making even better decisions. That's impressive.
Yeah, if your front office selected any one of these guys, you could say you won the draft.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for San Francisco.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They've got Lonzo Ball. Harrison Barnes out there with Paul George. And it's Ellis in a 2-guard.
And also, they're in the top half of the league in points off turnovers. Quick to get the ball up court when an opposing player coughs it up.
And that efficiency from the free throw line, which you mentioned, speaks to this team's discipline. They obviously pay attention to their fundamentals and value every chance they get to score. San Francisco making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Both free throws good from Giddey. San Francisco leading by 18. On the court for Chicago. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Dosunmu is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. Chamberlain passes to Alvarado. Second chance effort. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 23 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
White against George. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Alvarado, the pass to Chamberlain. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Alvarado outside to the wing on the left. Clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Klay Thompson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
George outside. There's a screen. Chicago with a rebound. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. White, the pass to Giddey. Back to White. Up top, Vucevic. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
Ellis passes to Alvarado. Here's Ellis. Back to Alvarado. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Alvarado's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's White. He's got 5. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. 7 points in the game. San Francisco leading by 19. Now Alvarado. He has 7. Back to George. Pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ellis. Off the mark there with a 3. Bulls trail by 19. Dosunmu outside. Giddey with a screen on George. Dosunmu outside. Inside. Vucevic. It's deflected. Here's Ellis. He's got 6. Alvarado outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Alvarado. And here's Barnes. Fades. 2 points. That one goes. Chamberlain's gotten 4 this quarter.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Giddey with the drive. Another shot. And Vucevic with the lay-in. Vucevic has got 12 points.
Vucevic really, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
Chamberlain passes to Barnes. Alvarado outside. This one for 3. They get it again. Chamberlain. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And stolen by Alvarado. Out to the right wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Outside White. Now here's Giddey. Alvarado defending. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Vucevic. Bobo with the rebound. San Francisco leading by 22. Alvarado outside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Ellis. And there's the drive. Back to Thompson. White with the steal. Horton Tucker with it. Now Thompson defending. It's Giddey on the wing. Down low. Here's Dosunmu. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Dosunmu's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Chamberlain passes to Ellis. That three's off the mark.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now White. The three hits the trifecta. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And here's Alvarado. He has 7. Now here's Thompson, defended by Horton Tucker. Thompson's shot is off. The Bulls trail by 17. Giddey with it. 10 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. That free throw misses. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And the second free throw is good. San Francisco with the ball. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. Thompson outside. To the paint. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 6 points.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
It's stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Thompson. Fires from deep. And again, San Francisco with a triple.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 11. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Collins. Shot to stop the run. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Alvarado outside. The three from Thompson. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Collins with the slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's Chamberlain. Collins defending. That one's good for 2. Chamberlain's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the middle. Here's Collins. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Collins has got 8.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Ellis. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Collins finds Giddey. Now here's Dosunmu. Collins with a screen on Thompson. And the basket by Horton Tucker.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Pass to Mobo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Taylor Horton Tucker.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
He's off on the first. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Mann comes in for Horton Tucker. Herter's checked in for White. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. 1:37 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Jones. Pass to Herter. Fires the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the inside. And stolen by Herter. Jones feels it out. Collins a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first.
Trey Jones. 2 shots.
Off on that one. So he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. San Francisco shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Pass to Mobo. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice read by Thompson right there. You know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Now that's beautiful basketball.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Chicago.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Kolek. No made baskets yet. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And they're running. Herter from long range. Mobo with the rebound. And here's Adams. Here's Mobo. Yep, that one goes. Mobo's got 9 points. And so it's San Francisco with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Buddy Hield, Steven Adams out there with Thompson, and it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. Outside Jones. Pass to Smith. Back to Jones. Man with it. Defended by Thompson. Right side Herder. Here's Collins. Rebound San Francisco. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Kolek. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Jones lays it up and banks it in.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Kolek. They set a pick. Over Jones. And Kolek gets it to go. Kolek's gotten 4 this quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's good for 2.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Thompson. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Smith outside. Now man. Defended by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. San Francisco with the ball. Here's Kolek. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's Herder, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Thompson left side. Pulls up on the wing. Chicago with a rebound. Right side Herder. Over Hield. Herder can't hit. San Francisco leading by 23. To the middle. Here's Adams. And a missed layup. Pass to Kolek. Thompson with it. Adams with a screen on Herder. And it's Hield missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Thompson. Here's Kolek. Here's Mobo. Covered by Smith. Thompson outside. Here's Hield. No good that time. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Herder. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Adams a screen. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Mobo, covered by Smith. Mobo can't hit. The Bulls trail by 19. Here's Jones. Rebound San Francisco. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
That free throw good from Giddey. Here's Kolek. Pass to Thompson. All alone. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Warriors lead by 21. Sumu outside. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound San Francisco.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Horton Tucker. And here is Vucevic. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's his 3rd triple of the night. His 2nd since halftime.
San Francisco leading by 20. Now Caldwell-Pope. Here's Kolek. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Chamberlain's got 11 in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Boy, the offensive arsenal of Vucevic. Fantastic. When he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Barnes. A deep 3. Second shot opportunity, and he comes up with a bucket. Chamberlain's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's White. Here's Vucevic. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Vucevic has got 19 points.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Right side Barnes. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Dosunmu. Deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Giddey's got space. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Francisco leading by 20. Ellis passes to Barnes. Dosunmu on the double. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Giddey.
And over time, because Barnes has become more efficient as a shooter, he's also become better with the shot fake, more effective with it. Once he has you in the air, the rest is elementary.
One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Here's Vucevic. It's tipped, and they recover it. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 2. Here's Horton Tucker. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Vucevic. He's closely guarded. Can't connect from 14.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Chamberlain, covered by Vucevic. Fader on the way. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Chamberlain's got 6 in the quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Dosunmu outside.
2 minutes.
Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Kolek. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes with a screen on Vucevic. Here's Chamberlain. Tries again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
That free throw no good. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, VA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Vucevic. White looking it over. Horton Tucker on the wing. Shoots over Barnes. And again, no good by Chicago. And the Warriors shooting 59% in this one. A good average.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And all year, they've just found a way to win. 70 games in total. Consistency can be so elusive in this league. But they've got the talent, and their coach has pushed all the right buttons. It's been exciting to watch.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Barnes with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Barnes. Right side, Caldwell-Pope. Here's Kolek. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Three-pointer off the mark. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so San Francisco takes the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Harrison, we saw some hot shooting for you. Did you have a sense coming in that you were poised for a performance like this?
Just trying to let it fly. That's been a big message our coach has been trying to preach to us. The coaching staff really is just play loose, play free, go out there and have some fun, and that's what we did tonight.
You have the green light. Thanks, Harrison.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Wilt Chamberlain showing up tonight. I think he's starting to get a little bit better. I don't know. I think it's the Bulls' weak front line. They really dominated inside tonight. 66 points in the paint. Mostly by moving Chamberlain out. If you notice, we didn't do a lot of post-ups in this game. We got Chamberlain on the move in this game, more because with the injury, he doesn't have the ability to explode in contact. So if you get him on the move, he's still suffering, but at least you got a better chance of getting a shot off, and you saw the difference. So we didn't go to the post-up as much, except we wanted to go ahead and get some quick opportunities out of double teams for threes. But, man, 29 points in transition on the Chicago Bulls, who are a fast-breaking team, got shut down. Look at that. They only got 2 fast break points tonight. The Chicago Bulls are known for running. That's pretty impressive defense by Team Chamberlain to get out and getting back, stopping that fast break. 28 assists to 22. Offensive rebounds were fairly even, but the overall rebounds went to Team Chamberlain. 30-point lead. That's at most. My goodness, man. Let's take a look here at Chamberlain, how he fared. Chamberlain with 17 of 20 tonight, because most of his offense was on cutter plays and putbacks. We really didn't go to the traditional low post isolation plays. We just basically got him on the move. Let's go ahead and take a quick look here at some. By the way, take out the distribution on shots here. Barnes with 12, Ellis with 11, Thompson with 11, Mogbo with 9, Kolek with 9, George with 8. So once again, just that everybody chipping in. Balls hopping around. Chamberlain with 9 blocks tonight, though. My goodness. Almost a triple-double. 4 for 10 from the free throw line. He would have had 40 points tonight via his free throws. 9 offensive rebounds. Let's take a look at Chamberlain's offense. That's one of the few post-up ISOs we went to him. That's one of them. I don't know what that was. I guess that was an assist. I don't know that's a rebound, put back. Rebound, put back. That's a good defensive play. That's another great defensive play. Rebound. Let me go ahead and show you one of those plays I was talking about. For those that may be interested to learn more about what I'm talking about here. See that right there, moving without the ball. It's just a standard pick and roll play. But the one I wanted to show was this one. That's a putback. That's a rebound putback right there. I wanted to show the one where he came off the cut. This right here. This is what I'm talking about. So you're bringing Chamberlain. See, this is something that you would never think with Wilt Chamberlain. Nobody in their right mind would think, hey, let's put Wilt Chamberlain at the three-point line and run a cross screen with Klay Thompson. But guess what? It works because, hey, he's still Wilt Chamberlain. Because once you catch him on the move, now he's coming with all that down screen force, and then it's just boom. As opposed to just trying to post him up all night. Because remember, he's playing hurt. So he doesn't have the ability to explode in traffic. Plus, on top of that, too, he's got Giddy guarding him. They have to do a cross switch. They're trying to go ahead and switch it, and you're just not going to do it. Boom. Just a creative way of getting, the most dominant center, in my opinion, ever played a game. And this is how you would. This is just a creative way of using him in the modern era. Because the three-point line is a thing. You got Klay Thompson there. You gotta respect him. So somebody has to switch off, and then that's how you get one-on-one coverage on a down screen. And you have to guard, and and if it's not there, you still got Klay Thompson popping out for a 3, so he can hit him back. So just little things like that you put into the offense to change it up, to help get this man some shots. There's another one right here. Moving without the ball. Another down screen, up screen, down screen, or whatever we want to call it. Just cutting him. They don't know who to guard because you gotta honor Klay Thompson. So like, hey, do we stay with Klay? Do we go with Chamberlain? Well, they picked wrong again. You see Chamberlain, right? You see Chamberlain up there hobbling up the court. Man, good. I'm trying to walk that off. But yeah, guys, that's the story here. Team Chamberlain moving on. Set 70 wins on the season. I think Showtime. I think Team Jordan won 70. I'm not sure if Team Jordan won 70 games. I'll go back and check that. I know Team Showtime did. Team Larry Bird did not win 70. But yeah, Team Chamberlain 70-6 with how many games left to go? Looks to be 6 games left in the season. So they have a chance to go 76-6. Will it happen? I don't know, because the next upcoming games are going to be tough. Because now you got to deal with Indianapolis, who are healthy. Remember, Pascal Siakam got traded, so he's not there, but they do have Zach LaVine, and he's a problem. You put him, for those that haven't seen them play together, it's a pretty good combination. LaVine and Tyrese and Miles Turner are a pretty good combination that works together well in the games that we played against them. Then after that, you got a back-to-back with Embiid. Then you have the matchup with this the biggest man in the NBA, Zach Edey, at 7'4", 305 pounds, and Jaren Jackson. And then they should beat Brooklyn. Then the final 2 games of the season are brutal, and that'll be it. So that being said, guys, let's take a quick look here at the overall playoff standings as they are. Minnesota has moved up from that 8th seed spot. Phoenix is now occupying number 8. Los Angeles has fallen. They were at the 6th seed. They've fallen all the way down to the play-in tournament now. Jesus. Golden State was just down there. Golden State was down here. Now they've moved up to the 6th spot. How about that? Pistons have moved up. Philadelphia's on the bubble, as are the Miami Heat. So that's the way it looks out there with the playoff picture thus far. It's looking like it's going to be, I thought it might be a first-round matchup between Minnesota and them. Well, you don't know because the play-in tournament decides all that. So you have to wait for that to play out before you decide who the true AFC is going to be. But I think we're going to see probably in the Western Conference, because if San Antonio makes it to the 3rd seed or 2nd seed and Denver stays in the 4 and the 5, that means Denver's going to play the Thunder. And whoever makes it out of there is probably going to go to the Western Conference Finals. And San Antonio most likely would get a 3rd seed. So that means they would play the winner of the 4 and the 5, I believe. Or is it the 1 and the 8? Anyway. But my whole thing is, I think we're going to either see a Chamberlain-Wemby matchup in the finals for the West, or a Chamberlain potential Jokic matchup, or a Chet Holmgren matchup. That's what I foresee happening in the Western Conference Finals. I think it's going to come down to those guys. It's been a big man. It's been a big man season all year long. The dominant teams have been the teams with big men in this series, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, it's apropos with Chamberlain in the league. I mean, it makes sense. So if you look at all the teams that are doing well, Mavericks, big man, Anthony Davis, Spurs, Wemby, Nikola Jokic with the Nuggets, the Thunder with Chet Holmgren. All the teams that have good dominant big men are doing well in the Western Conference. The ones that don't are the ones that are struggling. There you go. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video with the Indiana Pacers coming up. And And we'll see how that one goes as Team Chamberlain tries to finish up the season. Can Chamberlain get healthy? Let's take a, before I go again, I know I love doing this. I had another idea come in my head. Let's take a quick look at Chamberlain's health and just see how he's coming along here. Well, it looks like Chamberlain's getting better. His offensive, that would explain why he had his best offensive game since the injury with 36 points. And he's got 1 to 2 weeks left on it. Oh, man, he's a fast healer. They were saying it was going to be 1 to 2 weeks on Chamberlain. Now they're telling us he's going to be back in 1 to 2 weeks at full health. He's at 1. And he's fresh, too. He's getting fresh. He's getting red. So maybe this injury was a good thing for Chamberlain because now he's starting to heal. I mean, he's still banged up all the way around for high. He's got high potential for other injuries, but he's still, if you look at his fatigue, he's getting more rest. Before he was, he's pretty much done. So he's starting to come back around. So maybe the injury is actually a good thing, getting him ready for the playoffs because he's getting rest that he probably wouldn't have been getting had he not been hurt. So we will see, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a like if you did. And I will see you for Team Chamberlain taking on the Pacers coming up here soon.